Soeren here, and welcome to this blues lesson. For this lesson I found some great line and 13 line combination of chords that would work great if you come behind another soloist. It could be a singer or another guitarist as a sax player, and it's a good thing that if you know more than just one way to play chords on a blues, so that you can make some kind of variation. If you stick with just one type of comping through a 5-minute long solo or song, it will sound very boring. So here are two great ways. The first example, you have a lot of space. It's ninth chords, and you can create a lot of space with these chords. And the second example is more energetic, and there's not so much space in it. But it's good that you have different options so you can make variation in your music. Okay, let's take a close look at this first example. It goes like this. Key of G. The way I play that, I have my thumb down on the G here, and then I have my second finger here on the third string, second fret. On the third fret, the fourth string, I have my third finger, and same fret down on the second string, I have my fourth finger. I have these three notes. Then I pick the strings with my first, second, and third, with my thumb, my first and the second finger. Most of you are probably pick players, so you can play that too with the pick. Down, 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 up, down. I like it better with just played with the fingers. It's much more delicate sound, but it's possible to play that with a pick as well. Goes up to C, and exactly the same thing, 2 frets up. You take the C down here, and then you move back. Now we come to the last part of the fourth bar. Here I use this 7♯5 to combine the G with the C chord, the 1 with the 4 chord. When you combine the 1 and the 4 chord, you can use sometimes. It sounds a little interesting. That's suddenly such a. I will try to play onto that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I started the same way. Yeah, I start again with, and then I take this G7♯5. You have the first finger in the fourth. On the fourth string, the third fret, third fret down on the first string, you have the second finger. On the fourth fret, the third string, third finger, and down on the second string, you have the fourth finger. That's the chord that comes at the end of the fourth bar. Let me try to play that again, really slow. second line, 2 C and 2 G. Up to the D. I think I play. So the second line I start up on the C. We are in the key of G. So when we go down in the second line, we have 2 C's. I think I do like this to make some movement. A small variation there. Okay, let's try to do that again. Start with a C, the first bar of in the second line of the blues. Let's say it's the 5th bar. So I'm and back to the old. And now we come to the dominant, the 5 chord, which is a D chord. So I take the D up here. And then I just take the 9. I have my first finger here over the 4 first strings, and my second finger in the 4th fret, the 3rd string. And I take the 4th, the 2nd, and the 1st string. I take the first and put the first finger down on the 2nd string and make a bar over the 4 first strings, and I take the 4th finger on the 3rd, on the 1st string, the 3rd fret. You get this sound. You play the 4th, 2nd, and 1st. Just down a half step again. Then I pick the open. Okay, let us take the last line again. I think I played like this. I hope you can see what I do. Comes up from here. Okay, let me try to play the whole thing real slow. Okay, let's take a close look at the second turner, the second example of where I combine 13th and 9th chords, or 13 and 9 chords. The first one is a G 13th. first finger here in the 8th fret, the 5th string. Down on the 2nd string you have the 2nd finger. In the 9th fret, the 4th string, you have the 3rd finger. And down on the 3rd string you have the 4th finger. So you just sound like this. Okay, that's the first chord. Then it moves to, before we played the C9 like this. Remember, you can also put the first finger down here, so you have a new C9. You just play them. Okay, you had the old one here, and you put the first finger down on the 7th fret, the 5th string. So you have this cool. What you can hear, it sounds good. They sound good together. It's a G13th and a C9, and the D is up here. You can play these chords, but I do something here. I put my 4th finger down on the 2, on the 1st and the 2nd string to get this sound. Then I add my thumb up on the C up here, so I get all the strings. So you can use this one if you think this is far too advanced for you. You can just use this one. But I think it sounds interesting sometimes to take all the strings, right? Instead of this. So in the first turnaround we had a lot of, in the first example we had a lot of space. There's not so much space if you use a chord like this, but maybe it's a good variation, or it's good because they are very different from each other. Okay, the first chord is G13th, just the middle, and the second chord C is up here, and the 8th fret and the 10th fret, just as before we have the D. First chord, second, and the rhythm goes like this. 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3. It's called strumming. So I take 1, down, down, up, down, 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 down. On the 3 last beats, I lift my fingers from the strings, so you get this sound. Okay, I go to the C and I do the same thing. Second line. Last line. And that is a D7 sharp 5. I have my first finger here in the 10th fret, the 4th string. Down on the 1st string I have my 2nd finger. On the 11th fret, the 3rd string, 3rd finger. Down on the 2nd string, also 11th fret, the 4th finger. Okay, let me try to play through. And as said, if you cannot play this big you just take it like this, but it's a good idea to practice these things because you won't hear that so often. Okay, I'll try to play the whole thing, not too fast. If you want to play with the pick, you just do basically the same thing.